There's more Your Life A to Z to come. Leigh Kohrs is helping us change up our fireplace with a few simple steps. Welcome back, everyone. If you're like me and you look at your fireplace day after day and you think to yourself, it's so boring, I'm tired of it. Well, worry no more. Leigh Kohrs from Inhabit Studio is here, and you're going to show us some simple ways that we can jazz up our fireplace. You don't have to spend a fortune. And let's start with the holidays, because that's always the focal point of the room, and it's so fun to make that festive.
Well, we always think of dressing up your fireplace during, Christmas,
Yes.
but you can do it for every holiday. Why not? And so this one is for Valentine's Day. I found this on Pinterest, and I just thought, how cute would that be to put some frames and some paper garlands of hearts.
Super simple, but super cute.
Yeah.
And what about Halloween? I'm loving this one.
I know, it's so much fun to decorate for Halloween anyway. But on your fireplace, and then the opening of the fireplace is always, you think you need to have wood in there, but so many of our fireplaces are gas now. So it's fun to decorate the openings too. And that one had pumpkins in it, which
and
I
make
love.
that the focal point.
Make that the focal point.
After the holidays are over and then you're back to not liking your fireplace like I do, there's some symmetrical ways. How do we go about designing our mantle?
Well, I like symmetry, and my eye always goes to that. So when you look at a lot of these mantles, you want to see something in the middle that's, large and makes a statement, like a mirror or a painting.
Or like architectural salvage like this?
Yeah, and then this piece has a piece of a sculpture in the middle, but then you see the symmetry on each side of it. So when you walk in the room, that focal point makes a statement.
So if we do like candlesticks, like I was going to say, like something like this, the candles, you do 2 of everything, because I hear a lot of times, you should do the odd number of items. With this, you did the even.
Right, you do the even there. You can do odd if it's in the middle, but then because that creates its own symmetry.
Okay.
It's a little confusing.
but you want it balanced.
But you want to balance it so that the eye's not getting busy, and you really notice it when you walk in the room. That's the whole idea of a focal point, is to draw your eye to it. And so symmetry helps do that.
And you mentioned the opening of our fireplace. There's a lot of things that you can do to make that interesting, not just your mantle.
Right, because you can do a screen, which you can buy, or you can make your own screen, or you can do some fun things. Like this one it looks like there's wood in there, but
yes,
but
like
that's
aspen
homemade.
logs.
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
So she just took it, probably just took a couple logs, right? Cut them, and then
glued them to a piece of metal, and then just tucked it back in there. And then obviously when she uses the fireplace, you just remove it. But there's so many times throughout the year that we don't use our fireplace, I mean the majority of the time, so why not decorate it and give it a cute look? This is just a little window pane.
Oh, I love it, because I have like wrought iron, and it gets so boring. I mean, this is so visually interesting and cool.
And again, when you use the fireplace, 2 times a year, we do in Arizona, then you take it away and then you put it back, and it's a decorative item. And you don't just have to decorate the mantle. I guess that's my point. You can decorate below as well.
And going back to the holiday theme, if you did a window pane like that, then you could put some hearts on it or Halloween and make that festive. So cool.
Yeah.
Now, one of the reasons why we thought about this segment is because I come here every day and look at this fireplace, and I kind of wanted, there's the before picture. Looks great, but I said, hey, Leigh, can you help us? Like, what can we do to make our fireplace more appealing? And you pulled it off. What was your thinking behind this? What did you do?
So in the opening, I took these are hooks. These hang on your wall. It's a wall decor item that you can hang things on, and I just flipped them around and stuck them in the opening. I just flipped them around and stuck them in the opening. I just flipped them around and stuck them in the opening. Flipped them around and stuck them in the opening to give it knot.
I was like, oh, she got that custom made for us. That was so sweet of her.
And I pulled the blue out of it because of the blue walls we had behind. And I also threw in some wood in a little basket. And this is not a wood-burning fireplace, but who cares? Let's
wood in the basket
like
adds that texture and that depth.
Yes, exactly. And then just some little lanterns, and then up above, I did the whole mantle thing, but I created the symmetry on each side of our focal point, which is the tapestry. And then I have some picture frames up there, because you should always have a picture or 2 on your mantle.
And for an interior designer like yourself, where do you go to find these things? I wouldn't know where to begin.
I got all of this at Home Goods, Marshall Home Goods.
Oh.
And for like $200, I think, the whole thing. So
send us the bill.
Yeah, it's a great store.
I know, I love that store, and I'm always wondering, like, where do the designers go? But I just love that because it works, and you're right, symmetry, and you bring in some family photos or whatever you had to add that warmth. Leigh, I love it. Thank you so much. I always learn so much from you when you come in. And if you'd like to learn more about Inhabit Studio, just head to our website, azfamily.com/yourlife.